allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated. Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli,
Present.
trustee Thomas.
Here.
Trustee Wazak.
Here.
Trustee Daly.
Here.
Mayor Fair.
Here.
Due to time constraints, the following resolutions are voted upon. First one is resolution number 3-25, approved contracts and agreements. These are all contracts and agreements that we have to do every year for the budget cycle.
We all got these on Friday. Should have had a chance to look them over. I did. So I need a motion. So moved.
Second, are any of them anything new?
Anything else?
Motion by Thomas, seconded by Tuffarelli. Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Thomas.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 104-25, install signage. This is signs that are on Wilson Road and Gibson Boulevard. We had put one up for Gibson Boulevard, going only on one way. We needed a second one going for the southbound. So we have one on the southbound, we needed one for the northbound, and we also needed one coming out going westbound on Wilson. So those
Move the
are,
resolution.
thank you.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Thomas.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Resolution 105-25, Unit 1 reclassification. This is for the librarian.
This happened because, not happened, it's the list that Allison pulled is gonna expire. That's why we're not waiting till the 16th to do it.
Right.
Because the civil service list, she passed the test on the civil service list, correct? And the list is gonna expire on the 5th. That's why we're doing it tonight. All right? Why are we doing it? We're gonna do it on the 16th, but we can't. It'll expire and we gotta pull a whole new list. Any motion?
Motion, move the resolution.
Second. Roll call.
Trustee Tuffarelli.
Yes.
Trustee Thomas.
Yes.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Next are items that are up for discussion. First one, resolution to accept the minutes of the DOT regular meeting from May 19th, 2025.
Additions or subtractions to the minutes as submitted, ladies and gentlemen? Put it on.
2, resolution of tax cert settlements, village treasurer to discuss.
I don't, none this month. We're gonna love that. Number 3.
Resolution for assessors petitions 1, 2, and 3, village treasurer again.
Okay, those were in your packet. There are 2 senior exemptions. One's an adjustment, one was dropped off because they didn't file on time, but we're restoring it, and the other was omitted taxes that were erroneously put onto a bill.
Any questions for Michael? Put it on. Number 4.
Resolution to accept Summerfest and fireworks event donations, village treasurer again.
Basically, this is just, we're compiling the list. I don't know if we wanna wait until after until the July meeting, because I'm sure there's gonna be some that come in after we do this resolution in June, because like this, we could do the Summerfest first. But I mean,
Isn't this,
we might as well just.
Michael, isn't this moving forward? Like we're moving?
Can we keep it open?
We can, I mean, we can do a resolution for everybody that's donated to that point on June
Exactly.
16th.
No, but what about people doing it after
Like,
that?
leave it open for a period of time.
If they
60
can
days.
still donate, but we would have to do another resolution. to
That's
accept that.
the only observation to be made. You can just leave it open, i.e. without resolution, or as things happen, do the resolution at that time. I don't know which is the better, quite frankly. I think it's equal.
Do you want to do 2 resolutions or 1? There's no reason why we
That's
have to
about
do it in
fine.
June. Usually you do it at the end, right?
Right.
All donations.
Oh, when it's all done.
These 2 come in.
Right.
All right.
So we'll hold that.
Hold it off.
Okay.
Okay, number 4, resolution to renew annual village investment policy. You'll see the copies in your
Changes, corrections, Michael? I didn't see any.
No, 4, 5, 6, 7 are all the same policies, no changes.
So that was the investment, the financial institution, the procurement, and the standardization.
correct.
I read them on Saturday. I didn't notice anything different. We figured I'd ask you this evening.
All the same.
Any questions for Michael? All right, put them on.
Okay, next resolution to award bid for miscellaneous supplies and materials. There are 4 different ones. 1, A, road and building materials. B, miscellaneous steel and aluminum materials. C, you also have assorted lumber and building materials. And D, assorted parks, groundkeepers, materials.
Yeah, I don't have any questions. Any questions for Jay? Put it on.
Number 9, annual resolution for the Board of Trustees to accept the renewal of 2015 commercial access Wi-Fi agreements with Cablevision. These are located at Barrett Park, Village Hall, which also encompasses the Dog Park and Village Green, and the library, which were effective July 21st, 2025 to July 20th, 2026.
Okay, put it on. Number 10.
Number 10, resolution authorizing the mayor to execute a service agreement with USI Consulting Group for a full evaluation of post-retirement welfare benefits, including termination of the Village of Valley Streams annual required contribution at a cost of $8,500. Village treasurer.
This is part of our ongoing GASB 75 requirements. We have to have a full evaluation done every 3 years with updates in between. This is the same company we use. This is the 3rd year, so we need the full evaluation, and it only went up $100 from where we were 3 years ago.
Any questions for Michael? No. Put it on.
Okay, number 11 is resolution for obsolete equipment. There's a list from DPW for items that are being scrapped.
Any questions? Okay, put it on.
Number 12, resolution for traffic committee recommendation. Now, there's 2 recommendations. They are only approving one. They say the first one is remove no parking from 7 AM to 7 PM. And install 3-hour parking signs on the west side of Ballard Avenue from West Merrick Road to Wallace Court. If you're coming up Ballard Avenue, if you're traveling northbound on Ballard Avenue, it's a one-way street. Once you pass Wallace Court, there's no parking from 7 AM to 7 PM going to Merrick on the left-hand side, which is the west side of the street. That was put in there because there would be trucks coming to deliver to, what was it, Rite Aid that used to be there. Rite Aid is gone, we don't know how long it's going to be, so we're going to open that up to put 3-hour parking, the same as the rest of that street. That street is also 3-hour parking going down. Okay, anybody any other questions regarding that?
Nope.
Okay, if you look at B, somebody put in a request for a stop sign on Albemarle and East Chester. They say it's not really recommended. There's no need for, if you go and look at it, there is a stop sign on Beverly and there's another one on
Dover.
Dover.
So,
So
who asked for stop, a
that
resident?
I don't know. The rest of it definitely.
Well, the only thing that I can tell you, and I think because David was up there, Dr. Rich is in that area, nobody stops anywhere.
It doesn't.
Yeah.
Yeah. 700-word column on it.
Ridiculous.
What happens now
I mean,
is when you have more stop signs.
No, I would put the start up, I mean, just to get another one up there, if they don't listen.
No, but the more stop signs you have, the more chances people they roll through them anyway,
Right.
because you made the stop already back there. So it really doesn't.
I'm fine with that. Any other questions? John's point was taken. Anybody else?
No.
Number 13.
13, resolution to remove parking meters and add signage at 360A and 362 West Merrick Road. Now, you'll see the plans in your packet. This was talked about a couple of months ago. This is a new project.
Yeah.
That's going up at the old, was it the Boning?
Yes.
Florist. So they needed, those parking meters removed. Because they need for site. We know that.
Is that the same thing, Michael, we're talking about? What's the report from Jennifer?
Yeah, just notes that she wanted to make sure that we, basically what she's saying is that we need 2 resolutions from this board. Nassau County hadn't completed the review, that's why we passed it on in December. They've now completed their review, and they want us to approve number 1 resolution, the removal of the parking meters and the adding of the signage. That's all the county is concerned with. What we have to do on the village end, is to do a second resolution to kick the plans back to the BZA to review the changes from the original submitted plan, because according to her, the parking has changed. Originally it was up against the building, now it's away from the building. There's also, I think, some dimension changes. So it's got to go back to the BZA for final site development plan review. So that would be the second resolution.
Michael?
Absolutely fine. No problem.
All right, so we'll put those on. Any verbiage from Mr. Hopkins?
And that's-
Be resolved
Especially for you, because
Return to
it's the first time
ZBA
around.
for.
That's because it's a CA zone. If it wasn't a CA zone, we wouldn't even have that, but because it was a CA
Right.
zone, we have to kick it back to them, otherwise we would have never had it. First.
Any other questions for Michael, or Jay? Okay, so that's two resolutions that'll go on for the 16th. Yeah. All right, need a motion to close the work session. Roll call.
Trustee Huckabee. Trustee Thomas.
Yeah.
Trustee Wazak.
Yes.
Trustee Daly.
Yes.
Mayor Fair.
Yes.
Thank you.